day to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. And welcome to another episode and a new series of our Talk About It Tuesdays. Listen, y'all, it's all about that college life on today. We're in this episode and this series that we'll be sharing is about HBCU life, the historically black college and universities. We believe during this season, school for some have stopped and has ended the regular semester, and now we're in our summer session, gearing up. Some are going into some summer sessions, some are getting ready for a new semester on break, maybe doing some work, and we want to promote our colleges, our universities. And today, y'all, we're starting with HBCU Power. And I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, and you may be watching this around the globe. And Memphis's HBCU is none other than a great school, LeMoyne Owen College. And today, visiting and sharing with us on the set for this Talk About It Tuesday is a LeMoyne Owen magician himself, who by trade, he's a LeMoyne Owen magician, and he is the Vice President of Student Affairs, and we welcome none other than Vice President Lamar Scott. Welcome, sir, and thank you for being in here with us. Listen, y'all, LeMoyne Owen College is purple and gold, and I got a little secret out of the hat right now. He doesn't mind wearing that purple and gold because, listen, y'all, he is a purple and gold man. He's a purple and gold man, and he is an Omega man. He is a member of Omega Psi-Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I got my purple and gold on, but I put in a little black and gold with this too, so you can only imagine what I am. But listen, Reverend Scott, Vice President Scott, we're happy that you've joined. We love LeMoyne Owen College, and really as Senior Pastor at Berean, I'm an HBCU advocate, and I love LeMoyne Owen College. First of all, I want to tell you that LeMoyne Owen is very dear to me for various reasons.
Amen.
One is my mother, my own mother, is an alum of LeMoyne Owen College.
That's it.
My baby sister is an alum who I had the opportunity to work there while she was matriculating at LeMoyne Owen College. Number three, LeMoyne Owen was a trajectory when I moved back to Memphis. The reason why I moved to Memphis is because I was employed at LeMoyne Owen College. So LeMoyne Owen was my bread and butter.
That's it.
For a few years, and I'm grateful. And now it's an affectionate because of another reason.
Oh, Lord.
The woman that I'm to wed is also an employee at LeMoyne Owen College, and I met her at LeMoyne Owen College. So, but listen, neither here or there, LeMoyne Owen College, and I have someone who's going to talk about LeMoyne for just a few moments and just share some highlights about what's going on at our HBCU here in Memphis, Tennessee. So, we got a new president.
Yes.
At LeMoyne Owen
Dr.
College.
Christopher Davis.
Yes, sir.
The 14th president at our institution.
And so, how is that going? You practically kind of recently new there as well. And so tell us about all the great things that are going on, anything that we need to know?
Yeah, so right out the gate, Dr. Davis was given the full investiture experience roughly about 2.5 weeks ago during what we know as the Good Friday experience, talking about the resurrection of Memphis's HBCU right here in the heart of Memphis. I'm really excited about what's about to take place at LeMoyne Owen College, primarily because of the different opportunities that we've dove into. You guys will get a chance to start to see more about what we're about to be doing in this particular season, specifically around how it is that the institution is supporting students through loan repayment assistance programs, to be able to provide students the access and the opportunity to enter in without this worry of what it looks like on the other side of the 4-year experience, right? Once they graduate, and not only being future ready, but empowering those students to be in a position where they can financially support themselves, but moreover be able to pay their loans back at a rate where, nationally that it hasn't been done, right? But not only that, you talk about an institution that's coming from a space where we've we've seen some woes and some lows, and now we're making our mark to start to hit those high call, right? That higher call. And we're just really excited about the energy as well as the expectation that Dr. Davis has set before us. Primarily, I come out of an enrollment space, so it's really exciting to go out and be boots on the ground. That's the new hit song.
Boots on the ground.
So right now we're in the season of orientation. As you know, in the summer we're preparing for the fall of 2025. Right now, our orientation theme is boots on the ground, right? So ironically, those two things meet, right, for us, and that's what LeMoyne is doing right now with boots on the ground, looking for those students who may have a 2.0 GPA, who are willing to just come to LeMoyne College, that has the right attitude, so that we can take them, develop them, grow them, and help push them out and to get to their promised land, right? Being able to think about what it is that students can do once they get to a LeMoyne College. We're gonna literally meet them where they are, and we're gonna take them to where it is that they really wanna go.
So listen, you've heard resurrection, you've heard recruitment.
Come on.
You've heard retention,
yes, sir,
all in one segment, as he talks about a great college, HBCUs. We know that there are plenty of colleges and universities, but we love, I'm a graduate of an HBCU. Matter of fact, I learned and really got a good life experience of LeMoyne College while I was at my HBCU, Lane College, right down the street, an hour or so away from LeMoyne College. And so LeMoyne and Lane have always been, we call it rivals, but it's like sister colleges. And we're striving toward the same goals. And so LeMoyne College, a great place. Some notable alums are like former mayor of our city and our county, Mayor W.W. Harrington, Marion Barry, Benjamin Hooks.
That's it.
Some of those notable alums who have graduated. You send your child, send your students, send some adults, because y'all have adults.
So we have our ASAP program. It's an accelerated adult learning program. The opportunity for students to study right there online from home. You can be in the state, out of the state, or out of the country, as long as you can get on and be a part of our online experience. We would love to have each and every one of you. It's a very fair rate across the country. So what I would say is we don't have an out-of-state tuition fee, which is beautiful when you think about being able to be one of the most affordable institutions, not only in the country, but we've pretty much kept our tuition at a reasonable price for the last 5 years. So, students have the opportunity for access, but then affordability. That's amazing. So.
LeMoyne College, y'all. Get locked in. LOC, locked in. Get locked in. One another notable alum, Myron Laurie, former council member, former civil rights activist, his son, McHale Laurie, both their family, they've donated property to the college. And now, because a lot of the young people are into this technical world and they like to be seen on the videos, and I think something has come along where someone is doing something with that property.
So our director of our Laurie Communication Center is Miss Ina Esco. So we
and
all
she's
know
a
her.
graduate.
That's it. So we know her face, we know her name, we know her work, and she's a part of this transformational opportunity to be able to help provide students a space and a place to be able to use their talents and their skills to create broadcasting, whether that be news, television anchoring, whether they be podcasting, and even just behind that mic on the radio. So Ms. Ina Esco has really come in and really helped provide us another avenue to help support our students in a way that they've never been able to be supported in. Whether that student studies within the mass communications, broadcast journalism, or English space, those students can be able to be provided some level of support to really dive into the depths of what they really want to do in life. So
Thank you. I've had an opportunity opportunity this past semester and this past year to be on the campus. Berean has, we've kind of taken on a challenge to be a church that supports the college in various ways of care packets. And then in the spiritual life on the campus, we visited the chapel services, and I've had the opportunity to lend a few words.
Yes, and we appreciate
preach a couple of sermons there. And so we have a good group of an alum from our church. A couple of Miss LOCs, former Miss LOCs, and Miss 1862 or something that are part of our church, and they're alum, and they're proud alums. I mean, they're proud alums. And so we wanted y'all to know what's going on in our city. We have a great plan, a great seed. It's no hidden secret. We don't want it to be no secret about, you know, sometimes the best kept secret. No, this ain't no secret. We want the world to know about LeMoyne College that sits on Walker Avenue, 807 Walker Avenue. And what is the website there for people to get information, or is there a number or somewhere?
Yeah. So right out the gate, I'll tell you, the best place to go is www.loc.edu. The biggest thing is to know that we want to help support in growing the Memphis landscape continually. We know that more than 90% of our students graduate from LeMoyne and stay right here in Memphis, which means that our impact is great here at home. So we want to continue to drive students into LeMoyne, develop them while they're here, and then send them back to their into their residences, and so that they can be able to provide more social and economic impact.
So listen, you heard it straight from the source.
The source of black excellence.
The source of black excellence. They got all of the words. They got all of the cliches. LeMoyne is where it is. The magicians, y'all. Listen, I love it. I'm loving to promote. We support you all, Vice President Scott, President Davis, and to the entire student body, and all of the people of LeMoyne College. Listen, the information is there on the screen. The website is there, the number is there, LeMoyne, and even if you want to go in person, just go, share, send your people, get some information, and lock in to our HBCU, thriving and striving toward the greater community. LeMoyne College, thank you, Reverend Scott, thank you, Vice President Scott, for sharing in this episode as we share about college life. There was a great man by the name of Lou Rawls who used to have a telethon, my aunt. Her name is Annie Henderson, who worked in institutional advancement at LeMoyne back in the day when I was growing up. And so they ran a telethon campaign and a campaign on the TV through the Lou Rawls UNCF. And he would always say like this, and this is my ending thought, that a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Go to LeMoyne College. We support LeMoyne College. We support the administration staff, faculty, and the students that are involved. Thank you for sharing. We look forward to you coming back and tuning in with us on Talk About It Tuesday. God bless you.